Yes.
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Farrell, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Texas. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently, and even Isaiah Spiller. Good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that 1st down and the 3rd down conversion.
The Aggies look to keep this drive moving. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Punt over the middle. It's Owens. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. linebacker shifting around now. Testing the right side here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down at 10. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. He dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline. It's White. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. A new set of downs after that completion. Hand off to the single back. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
After that completion, Chris, on this quarter route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. Could catch the defense off guard.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Receiver in motion now. Tight end goes in motion. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. The shotgun running play call. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
What?
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. So the offense flicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Bringing pressure. Comes up with the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To throw, it's Ncaa. That's a bullet pass to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And this one is right through. And the field goal, the final play of this opening half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Wideout's now clustered. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on down.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Looking for some space. It's Owens.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, of course, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Long launch will crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They line up on third and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. They're going to run the option. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the defense look slow that time. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. On the run, it's Owens. It's a 2-yard gain. The 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now they'll run it on the toss. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air. It's Reed. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, A&M. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. And that pass is called in over the middle. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Reed. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Aggies are on the move here. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Campbell. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big game.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Touchdown, Aggies. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Receivers are bunched together. He's back to throw again on second and 10. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for some space. It's Owens. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On third down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need needs your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Greg.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring it down, not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
What about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tack one for a loss.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Owens. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looking to pass. It's Reed. He's He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And it's clocked for the two-point conversion as they cut into this very large deficit. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner will be brought down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more